What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 84 of the Idiotic Sports Talk. I'm your host, Liam Gavin, coming to you live from my dining room. And today, I just want to give you all my Week 10 picks in the NFL. Last week, I went 9-5 on the week, making my record a total of 81-54 on the season. So let's get into it. The Thursday night games, we have the Ravens taking on the Dolphins. This game, I'm pretty much going to choose the Ravens. I don't really see a path of victory for the Dolphins at all. I don't see them being able to stop Lamar Jackson. Sure, it's the NFL and upsets happen. Look at last week. We had a ton of upsets happen. But I really just don't see the Dolphins getting a win tonight. I just see the Ravens taking it. And I'm going to say that the Ravens win, by a score of 35-17. For the Sunday games, next we have the Saints taking on the Titans. The Titans are red hot right now. They just won a big game without Derrick Henry. But the Saints are that weird team where they win games that they're not supposed to and they lose games that they're supposed to win. So this game is really a toss-up, but I have to stick with the hot team here. I have to stick with the Titans. They're on a roll. They've won 5 straight games. They're just looking better and better each week. Their defense is looking really good. So give me the Titans to win here, 27-20. Next is the Bills taking on the Jets. So the Bills just got beat last week by the Jaguars in a huge upset game. The Jets, they lost to the Colts, but they didn't have Mike White. Now Mike White, the phenom, is returning. We're going to see how he plays against this really tough Bills defense. But I'm sorry, man. If you're a Jets fan, I got the Bills bouncing back here. I got the Bills coming out looking for a win. They just got humiliated last week against a team that's now 2-7. So this is just a bounce back game for the Bills, in my opinion. So give me the Bills to win here, 33-14. Next is the Lions taking on the Steelers. The Lions are coming out of a bye week and they are winless. They're 0-8. They're the only winless team in the league. While the Steelers have been hot right now, they've won 4 straight. They're sitting at a 5-3 record, and they're playing at home. I do like the Steelers here to get this win, but I think it's going to be close because the Steelers always play down to their competition. And so for those reasons, give me the Steelers winning in a close game, 27-23. Next is the Jaguars taking on the Colts. So the Jaguars had a big win over the Bills last week. No one expected them to win. And the Colts got a big win over the Jets. So both teams are coming in, winners this past week. And the Colts are playing at home. And this is an AFC South rivalry game. But honestly, I don't really see the Jags doing too much to this Colts team. The Colts have been looking really great. Carson Wentz has been playing really good. Jonathan Taylor has been running the ball extremely well. And I still see that formula of Wentz and Jonathan Taylor getting it done against this Jags team that really hasn't been too impressive. So give me the Colts to win here. I'm going to go by the score of 31-15. Next is the Buccaneers taking on the Washington football team. So this is a rematch of last year's wild card game where the Washington football team hung in there with the Buccaneers and everyone was crowning Taylor Heineke as a great quarterback already just after one game. But clearly after this year, we've seen Taylor Heineke isn't that good. And this is going to be a way different game than the playoff game. I think the Bucs are going to embarrass the Washington football team. I don't think it's going to be close. Then again, I could be wrong. Obviously, it's the NFL. Anything can happen. But give me the Bucs here. Tom Brady's coming off a bye. There's just no way I see him losing. He's historically great off a bye week. So I like the Bucs here, 34-20. Next is the Browns taking on the Patriots. Now, this is a tough game to pick from. Either team can win this. I mean, you have the Browns. I think they're going to be without Nick Chubb because he tested positive for COVID. And the Patriots, on the other hand, they've won those 3 straight games. They've been looking like a red-hot team. Their defense has been giving quarterbacks hell recently. And I don't know, man. I don't know how to call this one. I guess I'm going to go with the Browns here. Not super confident in this pick, but give me the Browns to win 30-27. Next is the Falcons taking on my Cowboys. Now, the Falcons are 4-4. They've won the last 4 or 5 games, and they've been looking good. And they're facing a Cowboys team who took a tough loss to the to the Broncos at home. They're playing at home again against the Falcons. I know Dan Quinn was a former Falcons head coach. I feel like the Falcons are going to know how Dan Quinn kind of runs his defense. So maybe that could be a problem. But maybe this is the game that the Cowboys do get back on track. And I think they will get back on track with this one. I think that last week what happened was a wake-up call for them. And they're gonna get their things together, and they're gonna pull off a win. So give me the Cowboys here to win 31-23. Next is the Panthers taking on the Cardinals. Now the Panthers just signed Cam Newton again. Yep, he's back. I don't know if he's gonna be ready to play Sunday. We'll see. But either way, man, even with him playing, I don't see them getting a win over the Cardinals. I don't know about Kyler Murray's status. If he's going to be playing or not in this game. I saw that he was questionable. I think he's going to be good to go, though. And if he is, I'm definitely taking the Cardinals. But even with what's his name, Colt McCoy playing, I still think that the Cardinals would get this win. So give me the Cardinals to win here, 30-20. Next is the Vikings taking on the Chargers. These are two teams with really good offenses and not that great defenses. I do see the Vikings being able to run the ball really well against this Chargers team. The Chargers' run defense is awful, but I see Justin Herbert lighting up the secondary of the Vikings like he did to the Eagles last week. I just see this being a back-and-forth game. I'm going to go with the Chargers here. Give me the Chargers to win 36-31. Next is the Seahawks taking on the Packers. Now, I don't know if Russell Wilson's playing this game or if Geno Smith's playing. And for the Packers, I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is playing or if it's going to be Jordan Love. Either way, man, I'm going to go with the Seahawks to get the upset, actually. They're coming off a bye week. I think they have enough to get it done. So give me the Seahawks to win 26-23. I know that's maybe a little far-fetched, but who knows? We'll see. Next is the Eagles taking on the Broncos. Now, the Eagles have been losing games. They've looked good in a couple games, but obviously I'm not going to pick them. The Broncos just beat my Cowboys, so they definitely could beat the Eagles. You know, their defense looked really good against the Cowboys, good offense, and they're able to run the ball. And I could see them sticking to that same formula against this Philadelphia team whose defense really isn't that good. So for those reasons, give me the Broncos to win here 23-17. Next is the Chiefs taking on the Raiders. So the Chiefs are now sitting above 500. They're feeling good about themselves. The Raiders just got embarrassed last week by the Giants. And even though they're playing at home, I think this is the game where the Chiefs finally break out of that slump. They'll get a big win on the road against a division rival. And I think this is the game where the Chiefs start heating up throughout the season. So give me the Chiefs to win here 38-31. Would it surprise me if the Raiders won? No, it would not. But I'm going to have to pick the Chiefs here. I just believe in Patrick Mahomes more than I do with the Raiders, especially the current situation that each franchise is in right now. Next is the Rams taking on the 49ers for the Monday Night Football game. This should be a no-brainer. I'm going to pick the Rams here. Their offense is absolutely insane. Their defense is good, and I heard they just signed Odell Beckham Jr. I doubt he plays this Monday, but who knows? I really doubt he plays, but it's not like they're going to need him. They're taking a Niners team that's just lost right now. There's really no direction for this Niners team at all. Jimmy Garoppolo is clearly not the answer at quarterback, and just the Rams have just looked way better. I know they took a tough loss to Tennessee last week, but Tennessee's a really good team. The Niners aren't so good. I know this is a division rival game, so could the Niners win? Yeah. Would it surprise me if they won? Not really, because upsets happen every week in the NFL. We just saw this last week. I just don't really see a path to victory for the Niners. I mean, maybe if they can run the ball really well, but it's tough to really move against that Rams defense. So, give me the Rams to win here 30-16. So my upset for the week, I'm going to pick the Seahawks. I'm going to pick the Seahawks over the Packers for my upset. And for my lock of the week, I will be picking the Bucs over the Washington football team. Well, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Let me know if you agree with my picks or not. Let me know your underdogs. Let me know your locks for the week. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to follow me on Instagram. Please share and promote, like all my content. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for watching and have a great day.